Started on a while. She wanna party. Introducing. I don't care about that. What? We're not gonna talk about that at all. We're not gonna talk about that at all, kids. We're not gonna talk about how every time I go live, it's always, hey, you should join this agency. Hey, you should join this agency. Hey, you should join. No, I don't want to join an agency, bro. Leave me alone. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to join your agency. Let me be. I don't want to join your agency. I got no aspirations of being in a TikTok agency, all right? She wanna party. Oh, what was that? Join this TikTok agency. Join this, join that. No. I don't want to, all right? Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, come on, come on. What's going on? We back. Happy Tuesday, guys. How you guys feeling? Good? I just went out to eat a little bit ago. Had some nice Mexican, some good tacos. Some good tacos, some good beans and rice. You know how it goes. You know what I mean? What's your setup? What do you mean, what's my setup? What are you talking about? What do you mean, what's my setup? What are you saying? Like my stream setup? Oh, on that gun? I'll show you. I'll show you in a minute. Hold on. Around. They wanna party. What's going on, boys? You guys doing good? You don't want to know my setup. All right, trust. That setup is for me. It's built for me. All right. My MPC is built for me. For my playstyle. You know what I mean? You gotta find your own playstyle. Me and your playstyles are different, so you gotta tune your gun the way you want it. You know what I mean? You feel me? It might work. Nah, I ain't gonna, bro. Not for you. For you, it won't, bro. You know what I mean? I made this. The class works for me. In 9.4, what the fuck is that? What is it in 9.4? What is that? I don't know what the fuck that is, bro. The new assault. Oh, okay. Well, you're playing pubs and shit. Yeah, for pubs and stuff, I guess you use what the fuck use whatever works. For pubs, it's different. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for pubs and shit, you can. Pretty much use whatever works for you. Use it. You know what I mean? That's what I say. You don't play. Why don't you play ranked, bro? Why don't you play ranked? I mean, at this point, pubs is fucking just as hard as ranked is, to be honest with you. Because in pubs, everyone's using shotguns and fire-breathing fucking shotguns, and you got no shot. You know what I mean? You don't like them game modes? What? I don't understand. What don't you like about them, though? Like, do you like that? Do you not like the the limited access of like weapons and attachments and maps and shit, or what? Is that what it is? Yeah, ranked isn't for everybody. You know, ranked isn't for everybody. I get what you're saying. You have to play all the, yeah, see me? I'm not a big fan of a lot of maps in Call of Duty. So even the maps in ranked aren't that fucking good, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I mean? And try new guns. Yeah, I feel you. You're more of a pub player. I feel you. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I wish, like, every time there's a new Call of Duty comes out, I have fun playing pubs for like the first 2 days, and after that, I'm just fucking completely over it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I get over it fast. Me and pubs do not mix. Like I gotta be playing. I need ranked as soon as possible when a new Call of Duty drops. Like I need it as soon as possible. I just can't. Like it's just not in my bag. You know what I mean? I wish I could just. Sometimes playing pubs is kind of fun, just for the simple fact that, you know what I mean? You don't have to try as much. You can kind of just hang out. Is that my favorite SMG? I don't really have a favorite SMG, bro. I just use the SMG that's overpowered. If an SMG is overpowered, I'll use it. If an AR is overpowered, I'll use it. I'm one of those guys. What's going on, Jeff? What's going on, Kev? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's true, Kevin. Use the Dravik. I used to like using the Dravik, but bro, the Dravik against the NPC is you're just asking to get absolutely fucking shredded. You know what I mean? Yeah, I saw that. What's going on, Unc fan? What's going on, bro? Yeah, I saw that clip of Shotzzy saying the crowd's gonna let us know. The crowd's gonna tell us. I'm like, oh, that sucks, bro. I felt bad for him. That was horrible, wasn't it? The crowd's gonna let us know. The crowd's gonna let us know. I was like, damn. And they let you know. Do I like vastness? I don't know what that is. What is that, bro? What is that, Kevin? What's vastness? What's vastness, bro? $1,300? Damn. Glad we won. Yeah, me too, bro. Glad we won. I concur. I'm a FaZe fan. Yeah, bro. I'm a FaZe fan. It's a good day to be a FaZe fan. Put it that way. All right. 1,300, bro. That's somebody. That's somebody who has no job, bro. There's no way. You know what I mean? They don't have a job. You know what I mean? Oh, I like the Vaznev, yeah. I enjoyed the Vaznev. Yo, AJ, appreciate that follow, bro. Thank you. Yeah, the Vaznev was fun. Vaznev was fun. I enjoyed it. Never mind, I hurt once. I was actually, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it, but I was kind of nasty with the Vaznev, bro. I'm not, you know, I was kind of nasty with it. MW3 was my best COD like so far. You know what I mean? Like MW3 was by far my best, like my best COD. You know what I mean? Which is, I mean, it. And the only reason why is because it was the exact same game as MW2. Moving like a bot. Moving like a bot. The Jacko's fun too. Yeah, the Jacko's fun too. I didn't warm up properly, so I'm gonna move like a bot right now. Hope you guys are prepared for that. Peeked at plat 3. Hey, at least you peeked, all right? Peek at plat 3, peek at plat 2. Shit, you peeked. Motherfucker. I just went live right now, bro. The best recent COD, BO4. By far. BO4, bro. I just went live, man. This is my first game on. I didn't warm up. I didn't do none of that shit. I just got in the mix immediately. That's how I'm living right now. So my movement's gonna be fucking completely ass right now. One there, one there, one there. MW19. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of MW19 to be honest with you, bro. I wasn't a big fan of MW19. I'm not gonna front. Which makes me think I'm not gonna like this MW4. You know what I mean? Like I'm probably not gonna like MW4, to be honest with you. There you go, OpTic fan. Ooh, Unc with the move. BL6 I like. No, I'm not saying I liked it, but I was, you know what I mean? I played it a lot. You know? You're on PS5 Pro? Pred cooked? Why was he cooked, bro? Why are you saying that? Back to gambling? Oh no, he's cooked. Yeah, I'm not. He's cooked. Yeah, he's GG's for him. He's GG's for him, bro. Yeah, well, bro, he's too much of a liability. You know what I mean? God damn, can someone put a fucking trophy down? Too much of a liability, bro. They gotta get rid of him. It's a gambling addiction, but it's a bunch of other things too, bro. It's not just the gambling. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're gonna make a move. They're gonna make a move. Just gonna depend on what they decide to do. Just literally just gonna be deciding what they decide to do. What do you mean? No, Simp. I'm be honest with you. Simp's one of those guys where I'm not sure if that money would even do anything. Like, I think Simp legit wants to be known as the best player of all time. Damn it. And I don't think money really would do anything for him. I'm gonna be honest with you. Fuckers quit.
Crush them while they're on the defensive.
Can you put? Yeah, Flossie. He won't, Flossie. You won't. Oh, I'm supposed to call that motherfucker today. Can I put them in their place? What do you mean put them in their place? What do you mean?
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows I'm the real Unc. When it comes to Uncs, I'm like the only like actual good Call of Duty Unc, like a real Unc too. Everybody knows that. But bro, the other Uncs, they like obviously like I like FaZe Unc, I like the OpTic Unc guy. They're all nice guys, right? But again, they're not really Call of Duty players, right? No offense to them. They're not like really they're not really about this multiplayer life. You feel me? They're more about the like the war zone and like listen. Oh yeah. Flossie, they're gonna sell him for sure. Yeah, they're gonna get some good money out of him too. They're gonna get some good money. We're talking 6 digits. I guarantee 6 digits. I guarantee you 6 digits. Guarantee it. Yeah, like when it comes to this Call of Duty shit, right? I'm Unc, but I'm a real Unc, right? Like, and what I mean by that is I don't just say I'm an Unc and then play like Warzone and shit. Nah. When it comes to the competitive Call of Duty scene, there's only one real Unc, and that's me. All right, and I'm not saying that because I play or because I'm a part. You know, I do Call of Duty stuff. No, I say that because when it comes to multiplayer, competitive Call of Duty, there's only one Unc in the scene that actually fucking plays like it, and that's me. That's me. Flossie, I would say more than that, Flossie, and be honest with you. I would say maybe like 150 to 200. I would say the 100K would be you can be LA Unc. No, bro. I'm Garza Unc. I'm just Garza, right? But I'll go with the Unc shit because I am an Unc technically, right? But I am kind of pissed off though. I am kind of I am kind of annoyed that I DM'd FaZe Unc to set up a 1v1, a fun 1v1 at that, for my 24-hour stream, and he responded with, "No, man, thanks for the offer, but I don't do 1v1s. Too much BS or whatever." And then I see him accepting an offer from OpTic Unc for the 1v1. Now, obviously, you guys, if I 1v1 FaZe Unc, it would not be a game. And I'm on console and he's on PC. It still would not be, the skill difference is just, you know what I mean? I'm way up here skill wise. Just not gun skill wise. Not just gun skill wise. I'm way up here. He's, you know what I mean, more down here. So I was gonna make it a fun 1v1. Like I wasn't gonna make it like a straight up, guns, straight up CDL guns 1v1. No, I was gonna make it like a knife only, snipers, shit like that, right? Yeah, FaZe Unc. See, Unc fan is what I'm saying. They're 1v1 each other, which is awesome, but it kind of annoys me because I asked FaZe Unc to do a 1v1 on stream with me for my 24-hour stream, and he didn't want to. He said he doesn't do 1v1s. It's too much BS. You know what I mean? I know I would slam him. That's why I wanted to make it a fun 1v1. Like knives only, snipers, you know what I mean? Like fun shit. Fist only, shit like that, you know what I mean? I didn't want to 1v1 him straight up because that wouldn't be a fucking match. It'd be boring, you know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to do a fun one, right? But and yeah, he didn't want to do it. You know what I mean? He didn't want to do it. So it's just like I wanted to do it for content, right? For him and for me, right? Like I was thinking of content. I wasn't thinking about, I'm gonna destroy FaZe Unc. No, just content shit. He said it's like one time only type. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm saying I ain't mad at it. Go ahead, y'all do your thing. Y'all do your thing. They go ahead and do their thing. But as long as FaZe Unc remembers, as long as he remembers, there's only one GOAT Unc when it comes to Call of Duty in this scene. All right, there's only one. Okay. It's only one. And that's me. Okay? As long as he understands that. I don't want to hear, FaZe Unc's the best Unc. No. Let's stop all that. Because then you're going to give me, then I'm going to get it. Then I'm going to get kind of frustrated, right? Then if it gets to that point, then I'll have to do a public call out. Maybe that's what I should have done. Maybe I should have publicly called out FaZe Unc and put some pressure on him. You know what I mean? Flo, you don't think he understands that, bro? Yeah. The video kind of went viral for some reason. No, FaZe Unc or Unc fan. That's because it's a fun thing to do. That I had the idea first, bro. Like I literally had the idea first here in my chat, in my stream. For fun. I wanted to do it for fun. I didn't want to do it like, beat the shit out of FaZe Unc and then shoot his body. No, it was going to be some fun shit. Like, that was my idea. Like, I wanted to do a fucking 1v1 tournament with all the Uncs, right? Or a 1v1. I wanted a 1v1 FaZe Unc, a fun 1v1, and then I was going to reach out to OpTic Unc and be like, hey, let's 1v1. And then I wanted to have him and FaZe Unc 1v1 each other. And then I wanted to do a free-for-all. All three of us with like snipers only, fists only, you know what I mean? Like I wanted to make it fun, bro. You know what I mean? I wanted to make it fun, but he was not trying to do that. I get what he's saying. Trust me. Anybody who's in my stream knows I get more 1v1 requests than anybody fucking know. I promise you that. I promise you. I get more 1v1 requests than anybody you know. Trust me. You want to duo queue a little? What do you want, Snyder? PC or console? So I know all about the 1v1 shit. It's never fun. No. Nobody wants a 1v1 me because whenever someone asks me to 1v1 them, no, here's the thing, Unc fan. Here's the thing. I don't like to 1v1. That's the thing. I don't like to 1v1. I have no interest in a 1v1ing. But people always want to 1v1 me. You know what I mean? It's fucking weird. So to combat that, I came up with this right here. This right here. To combat people always wanting to 1v1 me, I said, all right, here we go. You want to 1v1 me? Galaxy equals 1v1. There you go. Bum, 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 bum. You do this and you get your 1v1. You know what I mean? So now whenever someone says 1v1 me, I just pop that up. I pop that up. And then all of a sudden they go quiet. All of a sudden they go quiet. Yeah. And again, I don't want to 1v1 anybody. I've never asked to. I've never showed interest in 1v1 people. But they always want to do it. They always want to 1v1 with me. So, you know, and I'm sick of the question. It's the most common question I get around this motherfucker. Exactly, Jeff. Exactly. Snyder, bro, I'm just gonna solo queue right now, bro. Hey, back to 1KZ though instead of AK. I have to set my game. Yeah, don't do all that shit, bro. This weekend we'll play, bro. The new season's coming out. We'll queue up, bro. I got you. As long as you're in my Discord. I'm just gonna solo because I'm only gonna be on for like another half hour. I'm gonna jump off. Cause Unc gotta take a shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right? I gotta take a shit. Okay? But we'll play, bro. We'll play when the new season comes out. I gotta, yeah, but I mine's from food though. I went and got dinner with my wife. I went and got dinner with my wife, and now I'm struggling. Come on. What's going on, Alien? Yeah, we went and got tacos too, but my shit went a little. My shit kind of went right through me, if you feel what I'm saying. If you feel, you should stream from TikTok app challenge for a day. You should do what's that? What's that, Jeff? You should do stream from TikTok app challenge for. What is that, Jeff? It's too here, Jeff. It's too risky for me though, bro. You see the way I talk? You see the way I talk, bro? Like all this momentum, like all this momentum we have with the stream, would just be lost. Like I'd get banned immediately, bro. I don't have like. This is why people ask me all the time. Why, if you're focusing on streaming on TikTok, why don't you stream onto the TikTok Live app? This is my way of not getting banned, is streaming through OBS. Because for some reason the AI on TikTok, the AI TOS on TikTok doesn't pick up. It has a hard time picking shit up for the OBS. Whoop. No, it's Snyder. It's not that, Snyder. I'm telling you. It's not that, bro. Would you eat the hottest chip for a gift? Exactly, Jeff. Snyder, it's not that, bro. I'm telling you, they don't. The TikTok app just does not play. Their TOS is too strict. Like, if I started talking shit to the stream, if I started talking shit to somebody on stream, without even swearing at them, but just insinuating certain things, the AI picks up on that. Like, it's that advanced, bro.
All units, mission area designated a fuck.
What's going on, OG? The hot chip, nah, bro. I ain't doing all that. Yeah, it's a soft ass thing. I ain't doing that hot chip shit.
Get serious. MTC is scraping bottom.
The TOS is just on my ass all the time, bro. I'm telling you. What do you mean by that? What's going on, Phantom? I wanna avoid. Like, you guys need to understand. I got suspended like 2 times in the middle of winter time. You know what I mean? You repping that Warzone shirt? What Warzone shirt? What are you talking about? And I just got my account. I just got all the strikes on my account taken away. So I'm trying to avoid. Whoops.
One enemy left. Handle it. Time's low. Put your head down and get it done. We're planting the bomb. Clean work.
Resurgence. No, this is my gym, bro. This is my the gym I teach at. It's not that research. This is an MMA brand. No, I'm not like that. We're building MMA champions, not striking. Yeah, striking. Yeah, a striking coach. Yeah.
Defend the objective.
Unc used to have hands back in the day. Back in the Disney, all right? Yeah, I'm a UFC fan, yeah. God damn. Do I have the worst nades in the game?
Running out of daylight. Close it down, Black Ops. One hostile remaining. Enemy set the bomb.
Ooh, a shit on him, boy.
We're deactivating the bomb.
Yeah, they're losing. I actually called that. I called
Defused.
Justin Gaethje beating him, by the way. Just so you know. I called that. Helen, appreciate the like, thank you. I knew Justin was. If there was gonna be any miracles that day, it was gonna be that fight. So I did call that.
Destroy the objective.
Bro, is this guy not playing on my team?
down and get it done.
Yeah, if there was gonna be an upset, that was a fight. Bro, what?
Clean it up, Jason.
That was the fight that there was gonna be an upset. It was just for the simple fact that I did not think that, like, there was only 2 fights where I thought the underdog could win, and that was the main event and the co-main event. That was, I mean, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's not. Right now, he's just at his like momentum peak. He won't hold it. No, Alex Pereira. No, Alex Pereira. I thought Gon was gonna beat him too. I didn't think he was gonna beat him that easily, but go to Tokyo. Hell no, go to Tokyo, bro. I ain't flying that far.
Enemy device is set. One enemy left. Handle it. Bomb defusal underway. Just you now. Disarming the bomb.
Yeah, they were illegal, but I mean, that's not why he lost, though, bro.
Their bomb offline. That's a win. Don't get cocky.
Alex Pereira is good because he can fight at a weight. I'm not gonna say he's a weight bully, but the weight he's been fighting at has been perfect for him because he has the body, right? He has the body to be able to like put up a decent grappling fight, and not even grappling fight, more of like he's been able to thwart takedowns because of his body at that weight class he's been fighting at. With heavyweight, all that goes out the window. You know what I mean?
Bomb acquired.
Bro, where are you guys, man?
I'm check, Black Ops. Credits are about to roll.
No, I actually have a signed McGregor glove in my closet, by the way. I do. It's a funny story to how I got it. Bro, get to your teammate. What are you doing? It's GG's, boys.
One hostile remaining.
I actually have a signed McGregor glove in my closet there. You want to see it? Hold on. All right, hold on. After this game, bro, these guys are so fucking bad. You guys are so bad, bro.
In progress. Bomb active.
Look at this guy. Oh gosh, that's an easy death. Just asking to die. Look at him. I mean, you're gonna get shot from behind. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's just so stupid, bro. Just dumb. Like the way he was playing, like just
Hostiles defuse the bomb.
you have an AR and you fucking get into tight quarters with your AR. Like what? Like, bro, come on. That's like a fucking troll right there. Literally. Like that's where you sit? Oh, Vashy, I'm at the bottom, bro. I haven't been giving a fuck about that leaderboard. I've given 0 fucks about the unemployment ladder, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Protect the objective.
Important in what though, bro? Like, what do you mean most important? What do you mean? What's most important? You gotta explain yourself better on that one.
We're defusing the bomb. Charges defused.
Everyone should learn.
Solid.
Oh, jiu-jitsu.
Do it again so we can get the hell out of
Like
here.
as far as like wrestling and jiu-jitsu, yeah, for sure. Like for self-defense, wrestling and jiu-jitsu. In my opinion.
Search and destroy.
I have more of a boxing striking background,
They know
right?
we're here.
I don't really do jiu-jitsu like that, but I do enough jiu-jitsu.
Got the bomb.
I've done enough jiu-jitsu in my life where, you know, I know what I'm doing. In a fight, I would go right to jiu-jitsu. I wouldn't even mess around. I wouldn't even mess around with
One hostile remaining. Bomb going down. Get
I wouldn't even mess around with striking.
MTC is scraping bottom. Charges set.
Uh-oh.
Both teams are bugging out. Figure out what they were hiding.
Yeah, for self-defense, I would say just jiu-jitsu or wrestling. I mean, if let's say you said, hey, I want to learn a martial arts or a combat sport that'll actually like be good for self-defense, then I would say learn some wrestling, learn some jiu-jitsu, you'll be fine. You know what I mean? You'll be fine. If someone said, "Oh, I'm in boxing because I want to learn, I want to know how to defend myself," you're an idiot. All right? And that's coming from me with a boxing background. You're an idiot, right? Boxing is not self-defense. Boxing is a sport. Okay? People need to remember, in a street fight, all right? In an actual street fight, there is no ref, right? In a street fight, you don't say, all right, man, we can only use our hands now. You know what I mean? Like, Terror, kickboxing's cool and all, right? But we're talking about a street fight. The majority of fights end up on the ground. 9 times out of 10, any fight you've ever been in, you guys have ended up on the ground. All right? Again, when it comes to like Muay Thai, kickboxing, even boxing, it's like there's no referee. There's nobody to say, all right, guys, stand back up, stand back up. You know what I mean? Like, it's all like jiu-jitsu and wrestling are the best thing to keep you safe, right? Not if I not say time. No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, most fights end up on the ground, and whoever has more experience on the ground, big pause, you'll be fine. Yeah, exactly. Just say I'm an OpTic fan, and they'll let me up right away. That's what I always tell people. Like, don't. We get a lot of students that come into our gym, right? And they'll take our striking classes, and most of the time I'll ask the person if they're new, hey, you know, how did you find us? Why are you interested in, you know, like, are you a fan like UFC or something, or why are you taking the classes? Every now and then we'll have somebody, oh, I just wanna, you know, be able to protect myself, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, self-defense, and he goes, yeah, I want something more for self-defense. I immediately tell them, all right, well, if you want something for self-defense, you need to start doing jiu-jitsu. Come to our 5:30 classes. You know what I mean? Like, I had this dad, right? This dad, he was making his daughter, who was graduating high school, he was making her do striking class, right? I forgot what school. She was like going out of state or whatever. So for that summer he wanted to sign her up for like fighting classes. Like, you know, he was a fan of UFC, blah blah blah, and he put her in striking classes. She started on Wednesday, and then Thursdays was the night that I coach. She was there, and she introduced herself to me, and then her dad came over, and I'm like, oh, how, you know, and then her dad's like starts explaining to me, oh, she's going off to college. I want her to be able to protect herself, blah blah blah. Right after class, I waited for, you know, the class. After class, I said, oh, so you want her like self-defense? Like you want her to know something for self-defense while she's out of school? He's like, yeah, you know this. And I go, all right, well, if self-defense is what you want for her to be able to protect herself, then you need to put her in jiu-jitsu. Really? Yeah. I'm like, you need to put her in jiu-jitsu. Anyway, long story short, she ended up becoming like a three stripe white belt, almost a blue belt, in a matter of months, like the entire summer. You know what I mean? Never saw her again, but you know. Get the glove. All right, hold on a minute. Gotta find it real quick. Hold on. Right here, boys. Damn, I had it just on the ground over here with all my like boxes of like gaming stuff. What the fuck? I got this like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Was it 4 or 5 years ago? Something like that, yeah. With a certificate of authenticity. Buy you a phone. Buy me a phone. Look. See it? Right here. Look at that. With the certificate of authentication. I can't even say the fucking name. You guys want to know the story behind this? How I got this? You guys want to know the story how I got this? Pretty cool, huh? We buy each other a phone. Why the fuck would I buy you a phone? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? There you go. That was it. You see it? Was he even in here for that? No, I bet you he wasn't. Send it to me? Nah, I sent it to nobody. I just got to chill in there. Damn, bro, it got hot in here. We wanna party. What's going on in Twitter world? What's going on in Twitter world? Hold on, let's check Twitter world. Where do you have to JCal? I don't think they went wrong. I think that they just got beat, bro. I'll be honest with you. Next UFC card looks like a pretty good one, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. Jake, I honestly, bro, I think that they just played just that FaZe was just better that day, bro. That's it. You know what I mean? Like that. It's not like FaZe was just no FaZe. Just they peaked at the perfect time. Very like for once, FaZe peaked at the right time. Usually it's the opposite. Usually they're going downhill at the wrong time. They actually peaked at the perfect time this time. You know what I mean? I think FaZe just outplayed OpTic in every aspect. From the game to the coaching to everything, to preparation to everything. You know? So it's not really, you know, I'm not gonna say that OpTic played the best. They could have played better, but I don't think it would have mattered. I think FaZe. I think FaZe was gonna match whatever OpTic was coming with. FaZe was gonna match it. Appreciate the follow, bro. Thank you. You know what I mean?
Secure the objective.
I was sad when they lost. No, I wasn't sad, bro. I was happy. Not that they lost. I was happy that FaZe won.
Hardpoint locked down. Got the advantage. Now we have to keep it. Hardpoint. The guild reclaimed the lead.
What's going on, Luti? What's going on, bro?
Hardpoint locked down.
What the? You guys, like, how do they shoot me right through three of you guys?
Got the lead. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint contested. The guild took the hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Have the hardpoint. Have the hardpoint.
This is the unemployment ladder, bro. You gotta be unemployed to play this match. Snyder, welcome to the club, bro.
Have the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified.
Got hot. Well, yeah, Ludacy, that's what I'm saying. The unemployment ladder. You got to be unemployed to fucking actually win, to do anything on this ladder.
The guild took the hardpoint.
If you're unemployed, you got no shot, bro, on winning it. If you're unemployed, you got a shot. Bro, you guys, how are you guys all going the same fucking direction? Like, look at your mini map, bro. Take a fucking route. My God.
Hardpoint contested.
Yeah, they should. Do I like when the NPC was added? I mean, doesn't matter. The game. This is bad. This is bad. We're getting our asses kicked. I mean, you guys can't even.
Contesting hardpoint.
No, everywhere I go, I'm getting doubled everywhere I go. Yeah, everywhere I go, I'm getting. It's just fucking insane. Look at that, like a fucking idiot shooting me.
Hardpoint locked down.
No. MLG, your mother, that's why. Because your mother's a Kremp, MLG. Alright, your mother's a Kremp. How about that?
Hard point identified.
Bro, where the fuck is everybody? How am I the... Hold up. Look, 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 look. There's a guy on our flank, you fucking idiots. Bro. MLG, you're still in here, bro? You're still in here?
Lead's ours. Stay on task.
Like, bro, what the you're just sitting there waiting?
Have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
Oh my god. Look. Not a teammate in sight. Look at this.
Hard point active. The field took the hard point. Got the hard point. Have the hard point. Hard point locked down. Hard point located.
You and Unc streamers. Show me your new gen.
Hard point.
What are you saying, bro?
The field
You're a new gen.
hard point is active.
Never even heard, like, what are you talking about, bud?
Have the hard point.
Man, what a fucking... What a pussy, dude. We got a pinch here. Why would you get down, you fucking idiot, dude?
Got the hard point.
Watch our pinch.
Contesting hard point. Hard point locked down.
I'm out, you guys.
Identified.
I'm out of ammo. Give me a gun. Give me a gun. Give me a gun. Get off me, bitch.
Have the hard point. Got the hard point.
Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck are you... I'm the teammate going negative right now, but that made no fucking sense. I need help, bros. There you go. I got it. You gotta stay where you're at. Stay where you're at. Good, Orlando. I appreciate you, bro.
We control the field. Keep it that way. Hard point.
Terrible.
Hard point contested.
Good trade. They're literally hiding, bro. Watch out. Come on, sir. I mean, get the fuck out of my way, kid. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Contesting hard point.
Like, what the just jumping around like morons. Just jump. Just watching too much Shotzzy, thinking that everything I do, I have to jump. Like just non-stop jumping. Look at him, just jumping. Nobody in the hell. Nobody in the hell. Look at that. Nobody in the hell. Again, watching too much OpTic. Watching way too much OpTic. Not enough FaZe. I know you guys just saw what Unc did right there. Yeah, the crowd will tell him. Yeah, exactly. The crowd will tell him. Oh my God. Oh my God. There you go. Just hold them out. Just hold them out there, bud. Just hold them out. Hold them out there. I mean, you guys, he's in the wide open for ya. He can't be no more wide open for ya, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing? He cannot be more wide open for you, man. Bro, oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God, man. We're gonna lose. We're losing, boys. We're losing, boys. I'm new to comp, COD. What's the rule that where you can't show the player that's playing on the screen? What do you mean? What do you mean, Terror? What are you talking about? W. What do you mean? What are you talking about? What's going on, Ender? What are you talking about, Terror? Oh, are you talking about the OpTic thing that's all over the internet? Is that what you're trying to figure out? So in competitive Call of Duty, all the way back to like, it's kind of nostalgic, to be honest with you, what happened with OpTic this past weekend. All right, you guys remember back in the day? Maybe you guys might not remember because you guys are way younger than me, but W's in the shot. And I appreciate that, bro. So back in the day, right? when you play multiplayer, right? You play on the same TV, right? It would be like, don't look at my screen, right? It'd be a split screen, right? You at the top or your friend at the top, and you at the bottom or your friend at the bottom. And it'd always be, don't look at my screen, right? Kind of screen peeking, right? Thank you, Ender. Appreciate that. So in competitive Call of Duty, right? When there's a live event, right? A major at live events, it's like an unwritten rule for the crowd, right? Because the crowd can see what all the players are seeing, and the crowd can see stuff that the players can't see, right? So when you have two teams playing on a main stage and a crowd around them, right? It's like an unwritten rule that during S&D, even if it's your team playing up there, it's kind of like a gentleman agreement, kind of like in golf, right? In golf, do not clap on someone's backswing, right? Do not clap when someone's driving, right? It's like, or don't make noise when someone's, driving or on their backswing, right? That's kind of like an unwritten rule. Well, in Call of Duty, it's an unwritten rule that when two teams are playing S&D, even if it's your team and you want to help them out, it's like a no to cheer when it, like let's say you're watching, right? You're watching your team, right? And they're looking for one guy. And on the screen, everyone can see that one guy is doing a flank, right? And your team has no idea that he's flanking, right? And then as he gets closer to your team, your fans start yelling, "He's behind you, he's behind." You know what I mean? Like, bro, don't do that. It's like an unwritten rule. Do not do shit like that, right? Because the players can hear you. So ultimately you're helping your team out by breaking a rule in a way. You know what I mean? So the green wall did that this past weekend, but it backfired on them because the FaZe was expecting their crowd, right? So Abuzah, the player, right? The bomb was planted, right? Was it planted? Yeah, the bomb was planted, right? Mercules, the OpTic player, planted the bomb, then took off running. Abuzah saw him. Abuzah shot at him. So the OpTic player knew he knew where he was, right? And the OpTic guys, well, Shotzzy told his teammate, "Hey, check bomb when pretty much telling them, check, the crowd will let you know when he's defusing," right? So Mercules waited for the crowd to make the noise that they shouldn't have been making in the first place, right? In the meantime, the other team who needed to defuse, the other team was like, "Hey, once the crowd makes the noise, you know he's coming to check. Chal him then," pretty much, right? And that's what happened. One team waited for their crowd to make noise to go get the easy kill while the guy was defusing. And the other team waited for the crowd to make noise so they could jump off the bomb and then kill the guy as he was coming. You know what I mean? So it was some shit. You will never see that shit again. You will never see some shit like that again. And to be honest with you, that should, if you're an OpTic, and I'm gonna be honest with you, OpTic Gaming, OpTic Texas, they've been notorious on doing that. The green wall, the OpTic fan base has been notorious in doing that all the way back to the MLG days. It was always a problem with that green wall. The OpTic fan base always did that, and that it always has been a thing you don't do, and they always did it, right? So they did it this time, and the other team was expecting them to do it and took advantage of it, right? And took advantage at the one time. The one time that they took advantage of it was to win the world championship. How crazy is that, bro? How crazy is that? You know what I mean? So you look at the OpTic Texas fans, and we're talking about the ones that were there. The ones that were there, right? And they know who they are. They know exactly who they are. They know, especially if you were someone in that arena and you started fucking yelling when you shouldn't have, and then it backfired on your team, you should feel ashamed because you were a part of them losing the championship. Let me tell you something. In life, anytime you do some slimy shit like that, it catches up to you. All right? Those OpTic fans that were in that arena at Champs, they know they're not supposed to be doing that. They know they're not supposed to be yelling like that when it's an S&D.
to help out their team. They know they're not supposed to do that. They didn't care. They did not care. They did it anyway. They did it anyway, and they paid the price. Arguably cost their team a world championship. Being scumbags cost your team a world championship. Think about that. Let that be a lesson for the future. Let that be a lesson for the future. And the OpTic fans are quiet right now, especially the ones that were there. I don't see no OpTic fans talking any shit because they know what they did. They know what they did. Oh, you gotta love it, bro. You gotta love it. On the 11th round, yep, to win it all. No, it's not. It's not. Pause. It's not. Pause. There's been plenty of events where teams are playing and those exact situations have happened and the crowd never tipped off the other team. There's been plenty of events where that exact situation has happened and the crowd did not yell, the crowd did not try to tip out a team. You know what the one thing that all those events have in common is that the OpTic fan base, the green wall, was not in the crowd. So there was nobody to do some dumb shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. The OpTic fan base is known for doing that. Again, this goes back all the way to the MLG days, the CWL days. I remember being at events and it being a problem, but nothing, like, what can you do? Nothing can be done. Now, you would hope that would not happen again, right? You would hope it'll happen again. The OpTic fans will do dumb shit like that again. You know what I mean? Pause. So you think that the OpTic fans yelling did not tip off Mercules to go check the bomb? You didn't think that had no play in it at all? You literally can hear Shotzzy tell Merc, the crowd will let us know. Like, did you not? MLG was like fucking 7 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that. No, they can't do that, Jeff. Bro, pause. That's what I'm telling you, bro. That exact situation has happened hundreds of times at different events where a player's defusing and the other player goes to check it at the perfect time, right? But the difference is there's no crowds giving you any sound cues. There's no crowd yelling to get you to go check the bomb. And it was so bad that the OpTic players, like, they knew, hey, Shotzzy said, hey, the crowd will let us know when you can go check. Like, come on, bro. That's come on. You can't defend that. Pause. You cannot, bro, we're talking about production in a major platform. You can't fucking limit your production because of what the crowd is going to do. No, you can't do that. That's a part of Call of Duty. The POV is a part of Call of Duty. What are you talking about, bro? It's a part of Call of Duty. You can't tell the production people, hey, make sure you don't because the crowd. No, what? It's the crowd's responsibility to know that's something you don't do. They knew that. The crowd knew you weren't supposed to do that. Bro. That's what I'm saying, pause. It's an unwritten rule, okay? There's only one fan base that does that. There's only one fan base that has the fucking the reputation of doing that. And we're not even talking about recently, but all the way back to the MLG days, bro. There's one fan base that's been notorious for doing that shit. No other fans do that. And if they do, they get fucking roasted on Twitter about it. They get roasted on social media about it. There's one fan base that had been notorious for doing dumb shit like that. And that was OpTic. And it finally bit him in the ass. It finally bit him in the ass. Yeah, Terry, he said that. You can go look it up. You can look at the comms on the Call of Duty YouTube or the Call of Duty League Twitter. Shotzzy says, the crowd will let us know. The crowd will let us know. Like, bro. And listen, I'm not blaming Shotzzy. It's champs, bro. I'm trying to win. I get it. But it's not Shotzi's responsibility, like, to make sure the crowd's quiet. No, it's the crowd. It's S&D, bro. There are rules that we've all followed for years. These rules have been implemented since Call of Duty became an esport, since it was being held in fucking hotels, in hotel lobbies. That's always been a thing, bro. At locals, at MLGs, at UMG events. It's always been a thing. You never, ever speak up or yell or try to tip off another team when someone's defusing, ninja defusing, flank, anything like that. Never. Bro, hey, listen, I get what you're saying, okay? I get what you're saying. Now, the people, there's only one fan base that has a problem with what I'm saying is not my fucking opinion. That's everybody's opinion that's not a fucking OpTic fan. Everybody's opinion is the same thing. Formal said it. One of your goats, one of the OpTic goats said it. The caster said it. Other pros said it. Like, it's not me saying this. This is what everyone's saying. Formal was pissed when it happened. He's like, he played on the crowd because the crowd won't shut up. Like, Formal said it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Terry, you do need a crowd for chance, bro. That's what makes it exciting. But at the end of the day, right? OpTic fans, and I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them, OpTic fans have been known to do dumb shit like that. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. Let me tell you right now. I'll go on the record with this. The last event I went to in person, the last major I went to watch live was Champs 2 years ago in Texas. Was it 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago in Texas. I saw about 6 fights. 6 fights. 6. I counted them. There were so many. I counted them. 6. Every fucking fight involved an OpTic fan. Literally, every one. Every fucking one. Like, every one, bro. Every fight I saw at that Champs event, which is like 2 years ago, it was the one held in Texas, in Dallas. Or in, yeah, it was Texas, yeah. Every fight that I saw involved an OpTic fan. I'm not trolling you guys. The OpTic fan base, I'm not saying all of them. A large majority of the OpTic fan base is just a bunch of fucking goons, bro. That's what it is. You know what I mean? So when this happened this past weekend, it doesn't surprise us. It doesn't look at the video I posted on my TikTok of when it happened. Look at my reaction. I got mad right when they started chanting or yelling. I got mad and like, you're not supposed to, like, and then it happened. Like, come on, man. I get it. We want to defend our team. We want to defend the fan base, but you get to a point where it's just like, dude, Exactly. Return. Exactly. You got. That's what I'm saying. Those are dumb fans, bro. Those aren't real OpTic. Those aren't idiots. Those are people that are obsessed with winning, only winning, right? Those are straight up fucking weird fans. It happens every time OpTic loses. Every time OpTic loses, you have a lot of fucking fans saying this person should be dropped. This person should be dropped. We got to move on from this. Like, come on, bro. TJ, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be shocked by it, bro. I wouldn't be shocked by it. Literally. I would not be shocked by it at all. OpTic's good. They're either on any given day, OpTic's the best team in the world. Any given day, they're the best team in the world. Just so happened on that Sunday, last Sunday, they were not the best team in the world. FaZe was. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. OpTic should have won anyway. There was definitely peace. Hey, pause. No, that's pause. Knock it off. Pause. Come on, knock it off with that, bro. Knock it off. Nothing to do with the PCs. They lost because of the better team that they beat them. That's it, bro. That's it. That is it. That is it. Let me tell you right now. If you ask any of the OpTic players why they lost, I promise you they will not say PC issues. They will not say that. They will not say that. No, they're not going to make a change, bro. They'd be idiots to make a change. They'd be idiots to make a change. They're not making a change. OpTic fans need to understand, hey, it's okay, you guys. You lost an event. You lost champs. You just won the last two. Like, relax. To watch the series, or are you going to base? I watched the series, pause. That was the only fucking series I watched. What are you talking about? Literally, the only series I watched to the full extent was when no, did I watch? No, I watched when they played. Wait, no. They played twice. I watched when FaZe beat them the first time, and then the grand finals. You know what I mean? It happened, bro. It is what it is. FaZe was the best team in the world on Sunday. That's why they won. That's it. No excuses. No, you know what I mean? You guys ignore Drew. He's Drew is straight up fucking being a clown. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. When you have, but also too, you gotta understand. Sometimes you play at that high level. All right. Sometimes you play at that high level, and everybody's playing at a high level. Sometimes you play, and for some reason, whatever reason, the team you're playing just has your number. They counter everything you do. They beat you to every spot. They rotate before you do. They, you know what I mean? They have better comms than you guys do. Like, sometimes it just happens. Dashy, you guys, come on. You guys are getting crazy. OpTic fans, chill out. Chill out. You guys are getting crazy. You guys are getting crazy now. You guys are tripping now. Your boys are tripping. Exactly, Kevin. Exactly. FaZe is so bad. Well, hey, Drew. If being bad means you're world champions, shit, I'll be bad all day, baby. I'll be bad all day. If being bad means you're world champions, shit, I'm the worst motherfucker on the earth. Then I'm the worst motherfucker on earth. Then I'll be that. I'll be that. If being bad means you're the champs, I'll be that. Call me bad all you want. Give me a ring. Jesus Christ. This guy's crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. OpTic wins at 9 out of 10. I mean, maybe. I mean, shit, I thought Falcons were going to pull an upset between Falcons and Minnesota or G2, Minnesota, or whatever. I thought one of those two was going to do it. But, you know. All right, boys, we're going to get off because I have to go number 2. If you know what that means, I have to go number 2. All right? Number 2. Okay? I go number 2. You hear me? It's night time. Okay? Anyway, guys, appreciate you guys stopping by. Tomorrow, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow because no rain play. So, listen, join. If anybody in the stream right now, join the fucking Discord. If you don't follow me, make sure you follow me. But make sure you're in the fucking Discord because we got to figure something out to do tomorrow. Something.
What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean? I don't want to just play pubs. That's the fucking problem. You know what I mean? If we just play pubs, I'm going to get bored fast. So tomorrow we'll figure out. Either way, drop a follow to the stream right now. Make sure you join the Discord. Go to my bio. Join the Discord. We're going to get that Discord popping. You hear me? I'm going to start doing some shit in there that, you know, that only for you guys. You know what I mean? Not no weird shit. Just so you know. Just letting you know. Either way, guys, I appreciate you guys. We'll be live back tomorrow, maybe a little bit earlier. Maybe we'll go from 6:30 to like 8, a little longer stream. Either way, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Shout out to all you guys, man. Shout out to yeah, I don't know that name. Appreciate you though. I don't know that name. That's a long name for me to. That's a lot of scribble lines. I can't pronounce that shit, bro. Appreciate you though, man. Either way, guys, appreciate you guys stopping by. Shout out to all the new followers. We'll be back tomorrow. Remember, be nice to each other. More importantly, brush your teeth.